Hey, it's Marty from 105.3 Hot FM in Grand Rapids, and you're listening to the Friday Sports Riot on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey, this is the Friday Sports Riot. Yeah. Here on SportsTownChicago.com. Call the show right now. Pick up your phone. Maybe go to like one of those last 4 phone booths left in America.
I found a phone booth by the gas station by my house. I was
always
surprised.
one by a gas station. It's weird. And that would be in Mundelein where you reside. It's a weird town.
Not really. Well, no, it is kind of weird.
630-403-5200 if you want to call from the Mundelein gas station.
It's a sicko.
Shut up. I'm kidding, Super Rich. What a great beat. Okay. I have something to say here on SportsTownChicago.com, Ryan, and chime in whenever you want. Chime in whenever you have something to express to my Hoppe rant. I got to get a drop for that.
Hoppe rant.
Yeah. Because I'm utterly speechless, man. Back in 2010, it was cool to hate on LeBron James. Like, I got it.
A lot more people did, for sure. Yeah.
I got it. He had an almost like WWE celebration where he's like, not 1, not 2. He had that whole annoying hour-and-a-half pregame show where Chris Broussard's like, put a gun to my head, but I think he's going to go to the Bulls. And they had people analyzing his every move, and that thing was so robotic. I'm going to take my talent to South Beach. And the way he left Cleveland and screwed him over, I get it. It was okay to hate him back then. Mm-hmm. And it was okay to hate on him when he choked the next year against the Dallas Mavericks in 2011.
I agree. I think that loss made a lot more people hate him.
Oh, yeah, because there were like all the memes of him crying.
Yeah. And then of course, he went on to win 2 straight, possibly 3 now. But,
and
yeah.
The hate by Chicago Bulls fans, these imbeciles, these cretins, these delusional douchebags who think LeBron James isn't better than Michael Jordan. I believe he's equivalent, but he's not better because he doesn't have that clutch factor where he can play with scrutiny, like being sick or dizzy. But I think he's equivalent or just a bit below Michael Jordan because when he's in the game, there's no stopping him. When he's in the game, he makes everyone better. Wouldn't you agree?
When LeBron James is in the game, everybody plays better. Everybody on the team.
You noticed that last night? They look like a crap team. They look like the team that...
Well, yeah, and without LeBron, they're not...
Oh, yeah.
Without LeBron, they're not in the finals.
Dude,
everyone knows that.
Last night when LeBron James left, only would they have not been in the finals, but that team looked like the Dwayne Wade team from 2010 that lost in the first round to the Celtics.
Right.
Like, they're crap without LeBron James. So I am sick and tired and disgusted by all these LeBron James haters. Mm-hmm. Get with the times.
And there still are LeBron James haters. There's a lot of them.
Oh, it's all from Chicago, too.
And, yeah, I mean...
Get over it.
There are some in Chicago, but I also think a lot of people have stopped hating him.
Oh, I love LeBron.
Tons of people have started to appreciate...
Oh, I appreciate his greatness.
The greatness that he brings to the table. Second greatest player in NBA history. By the time it's all said and done, possibly the first. And there's always going to be the argument between Jordan and James. And, you know, it's so hard to even pick because they're playing in different eras. Jordan was playing with a lot of greats, and LeBron's playing with Kevin Durant and a lot of other and a lot of other great players, but not legends like Jordan, who's tons of legends.
Here's the thing about LeBron James and all the haters that annoys me. The fact that people in 2010 hated on him, that was cool. But in 2014, get the hell over yourself. Like, what are you hating on him for? The fact that he cries and flops? Oh, yeah, it wasn't like 20 years ago on the Chicago Bulls, we had a known crybaby and a known thug named Dennis Rodman who flopped and cried to the refs. But it was cool back then.
He was a hell of a ball player, though.
Oh, yeah, but it was cool back then for him to whine at the refs and for all his wacky antics. LeBron James may be a douchebag. LeBron James may be egotistical. LeBron James may be unlikable.
I don't think he's egotistical.
Oh, I think he's extremely egotistical. That's why his Twitter handle's King James.
Yeah, but that's his nickname that he's had for a long time. And every NBA player... Yeah, but every NBA player has their nicknames.
I'm not saying he's not a nice guy, but it's known that...
I understand his is King James, which might seem a little more egotistical than like KD or D Rose or something. But it's just a nickname. I wouldn't look too much into it as far as that. But
you might be right there. I sort of agree. But here's the thing that nauseates me about LeBron James haters. These are the same guys. If LeBron James were to walk into the Illinois Center for Broadcasting here in Lombard to visit and speak here, not one person would say all this smack to his face. Yeah, they hide behind a keyboard. Yeah, they tweet at King James that. Yeah, they go on their radio show or their Bleacher Report blog that no one reads. And yeah, they'll talk smack about LeBron James. But if LeBron James, the second greatest player of all time right now, were to come into school or come visit your house or you were to meet him at some club or some event, you wouldn't say that to him. You would ask for a picture. You would claim, yeah, I'm a Bulls fan, but I love watching you play.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why Chicago Bulls fans are some of the most nauseating imbeciles ever. Because you talk the talk, but if he's right in front of you, you ain't saying jack squat.
And I'm sure there's other fan bases that are sort of like Bulls fans where it's sort of like that.
Knicks fans are
but of course, we don't necessarily know other fan bases. We know the Bulls fan base well because we are Bulls fans. We're on the good side.
They're really dumb. They're like swagged out guys.
There's sort of two spectrums of the Bulls fan base. There's the ones like us who are good Bulls fans, can respect what other great players do. And then there's the other side of the Bulls fans who just want to see people get hurt, people like LeBron get hurt because they're mad that he left the team and screwed a city over. Well, it's been 4 years.
Get over it.
It's time to get over it, and it's time to realize that the whole point you go into the NBA and the whole point you play basketball in any sport, any professional sport, is you're trying to win a championship.
And why
wouldn't
LeBron
you accomplished it just like other great players before him. And, Kevin Durant's trying to accomplish it. Steph Curry's trying to accomplish it. Derrick Rose is trying to accomplish it, and we hope he does, obviously, with the Chicago Bulls. But it's crazy to hate him for leaving a team. It's stupid and idiotic to cheer for somebody to get hurt like people do, and people still do it.
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
The whole
less people do it now, but people still do it.
I had people unfollow me and say F you to me on Twitter. I hate LeBron. And then they unfollowed me because they were that happy that LeBron James got hurt. What the hell's wrong with you?
Nobody hated Jordan in the 90s. I mean, sure, some people probably did, but overall, I think there was a universal respect and likability to Michael Jordan that Knicks fans liked and Utah Jazz fans liked and everybody liked.
Here's the other nauseating part. LeBron James has never beat his wife. LeBron James has never been accused of rape. But everyone picks Kobe Bryant over him. It wasn't like he was accused of rape in Boulder, Colorado.
Even Michael Jordan, who got a divorce.
Cheated on his wife all the time. I'm not saying LeBron doesn't cheat.
Had a little bit of a gambling problem, too. I mean, Michael Jordan had some issues, too.
Dennis Rodman's been taken in for domestic abuse, but we love him here in Chicago. He's the wacky rebounder, man. There's less hate on Ray Rice, who knocked his wife or his girlfriend out cold, than there is on LeBron James. What the hell has LeBron done? Left Cleveland? Who would want to be in Cleveland when you can go to the sunny, beautiful...
Oh, but he could play with Kyrie Irving.
Oh, yay!
And Anthony Bennett, their number one bust.
Why wouldn't you want to leave Cleveland to go to the beaches? Why wouldn't you want to leave factories?
Well, and it's not just that.
He go to the beach.
Well, and it's not just that. He wanted to win.
Yeah.
He wanted to win. You're not going to win in Cleveland.
Doing jack squat
You're not going to win in Cleveland. The Chicago Bulls will beat you every time in the playoffs.
Remember Dan Gilbert? We're going to win a ring before you. The next year they had like a 29-game losing streak. Shut up.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
They were close to having the worst record, right?
Yeah.
I think Charlotte still holds the record for having like 7 wins or something in a season. Just something absolutely ridiculous.
Like 9.
Yeah. It's crazy.
One last point. Mm-hmm. If you are happy that... Oh, no, here's my point. My last point here on Sportstown Chicago. Everybody who goes, Michael Jordan could have played through cramps. Michael Jordan played through a flu. Listen, Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time. Quit comparing him to LeBron James. Rafer Weigel, who is on TV, and you're not, all these haters, says quit comparing him. It's nauseating. And to everybody who's sitting on their couch or sitting at beat-ups, eating their wings, eating their potato chips, who is saying, LeBron James is a wussy. That's not what they're saying. LeBron James is a wussy. He can't play through cramps. He's overheated. Have you ever played outside? I used to play pickup basketball for 10 minutes, and I was drenched, and that was in 70-degree weather.
Especially when you're used to playing in air conditioning for
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you didn't play in air conditioning like in high school, possibly, but when you're in college, when you're in the NBA, you're playing in air-conditioned arenas every single game, and it's a big difference when you're practicing all the pregame stuff that the Heat and Spurs did, all in air conditioning, and then the air conditioning breaks. It's just a freak thing, nothing you can do about it. But that really does take a toll on the players. I was listening to the press conference after the game. They were talking to Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan said it really was a big factor trying to play through that heat.
Yeah.
Trying to play when it's 82 outside in San Antonio, and inside the arena, it's 90 degrees.
Oh, it's hard to play basketball.
And all the fans are fanning themselves. Did you see that last night? Yeah,
Parker was
that's
sweating more
horrible.
than usual.
And you're running up and down the court for 40 minutes.
And this isn't like some pickup game at Export or LA Fitness where you're doing some pickup game and you're sort of running back and forth. LeBron James was going all out last night.
Well, of course, all the players were going all out, and they're all really having a hard time trying to cool themselves down. It's just it's really tough. I know. I saw on the bench, Heat and Spurs players having like ice packs around their neck, ice cubes, trying to cool themselves down because it really does take a toll on you when you're playing in air-conditioned arenas for your whole, pretty much your whole professional career, and then it just changes on you in the finals, let alone, on the biggest stage, too.
Ryan, here's my last point to all the LeBron James haters, all those swagged out guys with their cool mirror pics of their nice iPhone. They got their hat on and they're probably playing Drake while they're playing the song. Yo, man, I'm so swagged out. I love the Bulls. I hate Miami. Here's my message to all those LeBron James haters. I want you to get off the couch. I want you to drive to Miami. I want you to knock on the executive door of the Heat and say, hey,
Pat Riley.
I think, Pat, listen to me, Pat, real quick. I know I've never met you. I know I'm crazy. But I think I'm better than LeBron James. I could have played better than him when he has cramps on national TV. I could have played better than him when he was drenched and he goes all out. Because none of those haters would ever do that. Because they know LeBron James is a million times better than you'll ever be. Shut up while you sit on your couch acting like you know something. Go eat your potato chips.
The Friday Sports Riot on SportsTownChicago.com.